Trevor Lawrence, the true freshman from Cartersville, Georgia, about 45 minutes outside of Atlanta, about to make his first career start. He was 52-2 in high school and broke Deshaun Watson's state high school records. His hair has a Twitter account. Against Furman, Texas A&M, Georgia Southern, and Georgia Tech, and was impressive. How about that throw? This year as the starter, but it was clear to most that Lawrence was the better player. The results much better this year when he was in the game. They misconnected on the handoff with Travis Etienne.
A little bit indecisive and kept that ball in the hip too long before he made a decision to maybe pull the ball out. Obviously, they've worked on that.
Teammates talk about his poise. Perhaps it's tested a bit. They go to the run. Travis Etienne, he got blasted but got the first down. Foster.
Etienne is one of those explosive guys that every time he touches the ball, you know he can make it a big play. Of his big play capabilities.
He averages 7.5 yards per carry in his career. That is the Clemson career yards per carry
challenge they face.
Syracuse brings a blitz. Lawrence steps into a long throw. Single coverage, and it sails out of bounds.
Do that with some consistency. That really helps them on the back end in terms of complexity of coverage.
They had 10 sacks in their last 2 games. Lawrence in a crowd against unranked opponents. Almost certainly going to be 52 after today. Twice as long a streak as anybody else. On first down, Tavian Feaster. Trevor Lawrence handed it off, and Feaster got just enough for the first down.
Successful runs.
Trevor Lawrence, just the 6th true freshman to start a game at quarterback for Clemson. Got the ball to Amari Rogers.
Catches the football.
He's the son of T. Martin. Former Tennessee quarterback, now on the coaching staff at USC.
Jeff Scott, co-offensive coordinators, spread that ball around.
Play fake by Lawrence. A rocket and a completion near. Swings it out wide. There's Renfro wide open. And it's first down and goal for
Trevor Lawrence. Syracuse with more guys in to stop the run. And he threw that quick screen to the wide receiver. That was his read all by himself.
Feaster, the running back. Crowd very quiet with Clemson on offense. The fade and Lawrence family today. 2nd and goal. Etienne now the running back for the Tigers. And he takes the handoff, loses the helmet. Might have been a face mask. Dabo Sweeney irate.
Face mask. Defense, number 98. Half a distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
At the end of the play, they might have a point.
Single coverage out here.
On 1st and goal from the 4. Adam Choice. Tough run with a degree in psychology. 2nd and goal. Choice is the choice again. I think the crowd loves it. Etienne, the running back. Lawrence shifts out. Wildcat. They follow those big bodies. Into the end zone goes Travis Etienne. Breeze into the face of Trevor Lawrence, the true freshman quarterback. He begins the 2nd quarter with a swing pass to Amari Rogers. And a nifty run after the. Tony Elliott told us yesterday, the offensive coordinator, co-coordinator with Jeff Scott, they want to get Rogers the ball more. And clearly they're making the effort to do that.
Depth chart. He didn't think they would run the quarterback nearly as much, and they haven't so far.
Chase Bryce is the backup quarterback, a redshirt freshman.
Situation being the way it is right now from a backup standpoint.
Travis Etienne got the first down. Lawrence showing his good feet there, weaving through the traffic and wide.
Every day.
They gave it to Etienne in the clear and tackled from behind in Syracuse to Cisco.
Well, there's one unblocked guy. It's right there. Number 14's got to make that tackle. Evan Foster's one of their best players, but he was on
injury. They weren't sure midweek if Foster would play. 26-yard gain. Lawrence on target.
This makes them so much more difficult to defend than they were earlier in the year. or last year in particular.
Tavian Feaster driven back.
Ability to get his team in the end zone. He just did it better than Kelly Bryant.
Rolls to his left. Short throw, and then a nice move after the catch.
This one's going to come back.
An eligible player downfield offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And already making a name for himself in Georgia. Swings it wide. Tavian Feaster lost the football. What's his shoe? Pardon me, not the. Lawrence 9 out of 11 throwing for 88 yards. They really haven't run design runs for him yet. Feaster remains the running back on 2nd and 7. Lawrence, little too deep.
Trevor Lawrence stays in the pocket, takes a hit. Kind of late in the NFL. That's probably a penalty. It wasn't called a penalty here, but the way things are going in the NFL, incomplete, good coverage down the field.
And Ryan Guthrie might have gotten away with one there as he hit his fellow Georgian. 3rd down and 7. Lawrence under duress. And it looked like his knee might have been down. Perhaps that Trevor Lawrence's knee was down before he got rid of the ball. Great look from our crew, and you can see it's very close, but the ball out of his hand just before the knee goes down.
Quarterback, they end up losing 54-0. It's a much different Syracuse football team.
Adam Choice through the hole left side. If he didn't make that tackle, it might have been a much longer run by Choice, who stays in. Play fake. Lawrence a little bit behind his intended receiver. 4. They're 2 out of 4 on 3rd down. 7 minutes to go in the half. Lawrence with time as his man.
Mr. Reliable.
Departure of Kelly Bryant, the former starting quarterback. Renfro has been practicing at quarterback. He would be an emergency quarterback if it got to that. Adam Choice. Very strong offensive line. Mitch High at the left tackle, making his 47th career start today. Lawrence in trouble and smothered.
Hard here. Slayton on the inside tackle. It's just a 4-man rush, and their guy was better than your guy. Got to the quarterback. He had Renfro.
Loss of 6. Lawrence handed it off. ETN yanked down at midfield.
It's 3rd down passing situation.
Brian Ward said when Clemson lines up, our players yell, Renfro rub, Renfro rub. They kind of feel like they know when it's coming. Lawrence stayed alive a long time and did well to get back near the line of scrimmage, and now it is no longer here.
Well, he gets forced out of the pocket, and Evan Foster, number 14, is the guy that's going to come up and hit him. He actually stepped out of bounds before the hit, but the whistle didn't blow and the play wasn't stopped. Now, because Chase Bryce is the starter and his backup is a true freshman, Ben Batson, who's coming back from an injury.
They have Bryce drop back to pass, and wow, how ugly is that? And then he's about to hit the ground. They
got their hands full. Could be possibly used at some point.
Well, this is interesting. The timeout by Dino Babers. Will Clemson get greedy here? No. ETN yanked down. Interference. Well, they're going to run it. ETN swung down, but has remained on campus here. He is probably agonizing as he watches this, knowing he'd be in the game right now. And these men for the final seconds of the first half. Tony Elliott, the offensive coordinator, told us they're very confident.
Clemson. And now getting an opportunity.
And they keep it simple for him. If that keeps working, why wouldn't you just keep handing it off?
And play the defense that you're capable of playing in the second half.
19-yard gain for Adam Choice. All handoffs for Bryce.
Get good maximum protection for Chase Bryce and let him take a shot down the football field.
Another run. ETN stopped short.
The 3rd quarter. They've got to find their way into the end zone again and get this crowd revved up again.
ETN wrapped up by Kylan Whitner, and that one will 6 plays on this opening drive of the second half. All of them rushes. Amari Rogers couldn't turn the corner, got a yard.
Right things. That was excellent defense.
Not highly recruited, was going to go to Appalachian State. ETN in trouble. Their charitable endeavors in the Syracuse community.
Syracuse showing zone defense here. 3 deep safeties, only a 3-man rush.
And they still put pressure on Chase Bryce and dump it.
Only going to rush 3. You've got to block. You got 5 blockers. They're rushing 3. And Kendall Coleman just whips the right tackle. The left tackle is your best player, Mitch Hyatt.
Battle. Syracuse trying to pull off a major upset for the 2nd year in a row, leading 16-7. Very conservative play calling for Clemson with the 3rd string.
Throwing the football. Now, Clemson has good receivers, but this guy has to prove himself.
And they come after Bryce. He throws on target, short of a 1st down. Bryce 3 out of 4 passing, but for just 4 yards. Syracuse showing blitz. They bring pressure again, and the throw is intercepted.
He had separation, and if the ball is thrown towards the sideline, it's a completion, but it's thrown back towards the field.
Win here against Clemson 2 years ago. Chase Bryce handed it off. Travis Etienne. They have
that safety. If he's unblocked, better make the tackle. Andre Cisco, number 19, missed an open tackle.
And it's a 16-yard gain. Etienne trying to find some running room. And he's gang tackled
over the place.
On 2nd and 8. Off-target throw intended for T.
This is where you need Hunter Renfrow maybe to step up and make a play for the young quarterback.
So 2 catches today. More pressure from Syracuse. Bryce steps away from it. Down the field and caught. Hunter Renfrow.
The 2 receivers are going to cross, but Bryce does a great job of getting outside the pocket, buying a little more time, and then you see the acrobatic catch by Hunter Renfrow. When you need a big 13's the guy that's going to get it for you.
27-yard gain at the very least in field goal range. The field goal would make it a 1-score game. Etienne tackled from behind by Ryan Bryce as much as they have.
Not really. I mean, I think you got to mix that up. You got to make him read some things, but they want to pressure him and see if he can make tight throws against man coverage.
Etienne got it. You know, you think you might cover and make it harder for him to find the open receivers. It's a trick play. It's a pass by Amari Rogers, and it's an incomplete
play. Had help. Scoop Bradshaw over there as well. I mean, this was just really, really well defended. Scoop Bradshaw, number 18, just was perfect. Just pushing the receiver to the boundary. Even if he catches the ball, he's out of bounds.
So now from the 25-yard line, a touchdown and extra point for the lead again for Clemson. With Chase Bryce at quarterback, it's Adam Choice.
Be effective on 1st down against this defense. And the last 4 or 5 1st down plays have not been good enough.
Etienne stopped at the 20. Under 2.5 to go, 3rd quarter. 16-10 Syracuse. The Orange led 16-7 at the half. Bryce throwing to the end zone. Incomplete.
Bradshaw in perfect position on the coverage. This is a well-thrown ball. The question is, did Scoop Bradshaw have the right arm of Amari Rogers tied up? He goes with the left hand.
After Roberts got run over, Conway and Adams, 2 of those outstanding offensive linemen, helped get Dungy across the goal line.
I think there has to be a little more sense of urgency with this Clemson offense right now. They're down by 10.
With a very flat crowd. Good throw. Best of the day by Bryce and Justin Ross.
On 3rd down.
Tony Elliott, the coordinator, said Bryce has a lot of moxie. That'll be tested here. They're leaning on his moxie and his arm talent. City, Alabama. Said, we have some players who have freakish athletic ability. He is freakish. Said Elliott about Ross. Lots of running room. Etienne with Renfrow. Came in late in the 1st half when Trevor Lawrence went into concussion protocol, left the game. That pass off the hands of. They are in field goal range. That would make it a 1-score game. Etienne, the running back, and he takes it through the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, and scores a touchdown for Clemson.
Two unblocked guys with missed tackles. Watch number 41, Ryan Guthrie. There's the first missed tackle. Then one by the safety, Cisco, and what a block all the way down the field.
Plays Brad Scott saying you got to look here on trips. He is just in the heat of it right now.
Starting from the 20 after the touchback, he hands it off to Travis Etienne. That's a tired-looking Syracuse defense on some. 178 yards rushing, 8.5 yards per carry for Etienne today. Bryce, a little too high.
Experiencing right now with 8:15 left in the ball game.
1 week ago, they had Kelly Bryant, 16-2 as the starter. They had a 4-0 team. They had Trevor Lawrence, the freshman backup boy, and national championship talent. They managed to make the playoff despite surprising early season losses the last 2 years, but they're playing with fire again.
Don Pollard in there at the guards, handling the two inside tackles for Syracuse right now.
Etienne's up to 195. Still plenty of life in his legs, and that's a big tackle. Crowd quiet, give the offense the chance to execute, and they're nervous. Adam Choice.
Situation where they have to score a touchdown to have a chance to win the football game.
Veteran kicker in Hugel, his career long's 49. He's never tried one of 50 plus. Tavian Feast 44. All 3 timeouts left for both sides. Less than 4.5 to go. Feaster. Just player, redshirt freshman out of Cincinnati. He was an Under Armour All-American. Under 4 minutes to go. Syracuse with pressure off the corner. And Feaster tried to turn. Chase Bryce, the redshirt freshman quarterback. Trevor Lawrence started. Took a hit up high after the protocol. He did not return. 3rd down and 4. And Etienne did not get the line.
And count on that offensive line to make the way.
Etienne, the running back. They bring Amari Rogers in motion. Etienne threw a big hole. Flag down. And it stopped the play.
Prior to the snap, false start.
Wow.
Offense.
The right guard, back up center guard. He's pulling, and he leaves early. Just a half a beat too soon.
No doubt about it.
And now it's 4th and 6.
63 yards. He's now thrown 20 passes as a college quarterback.
Hunter Renfro.
Can he make another big catch? He made the catch that won them the national championship 2 years ago. Bryce with lots of time. What a throw! A strike from.
And watch Chase Bryce use his eyes to look off the safety and then come back to Higgins. Perfect throw earlier in the game, Sean.
They get 20. Now they're in field goal range. It's Bryce on the surprise keeper. He has a first down. He powers his way down to the finish from the 6. Longest run of Bryce's career, 17 yards. 2 minutes to go. Clemson down by 3. Etienne flattened behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 11. Tavian Feaster, the running back. Syracuse brought pressure up the middle. Feaster breaking tackles. Feaster near another first down. Running. Feaster remains the running back. Feaster, powerful run. Yanked down.
Sure, they're on the same page to try to prevent a touchdown.
Clemson has all the time it needs to kick a field goal or score a touchdown, and they score the touchdown. Travis Etienne walks in.
That's the right guard, Cervenka down, Pollard down. The left guard's going to pull and kick out. This drive was impressive by the Clemson offensive line and the running of Etienne.